What is Passover? Well, Passover is a symbolic meal shared by Jewish communities and families that celebrates their deliverance from Egypt. We know from as early as the Jewish Mishnah in 200 AD that they drank 4 cups of wine to represent the 4 I will promises of God in Exodus 6:6. I will bring you out, I will deliver you, I will redeem you, and I will take you. Although Passover celebrated the whole of this deliverance, Passover itself refers to the 10th and final plague brought upon the Egyptians to persuade Pharaoh to let his people go. This was the death of the firstborn. In the story, the Israelites that trusted in God placed the blood of the lamb on the doorposts of their homes, so that God would pass over them. For many Jews in the time of Jesus, Passover not only looked to the past, it was a hopeful anticipation of a new Exodus. Since the Babylonian invasion in 597 BC, they had been ruled by successive empires, the Babylonians, the Persians, the Greeks, and the Romans. But for Jesus, the problem was not just the Romans. It was the evil that stood behind all cruel empires, the evil or sin in every human heart. And so, in the night before his crucifixion, in what we call the Last Supper, he had a meal with his disciples. It was a type of Passover in which Jesus fused his own life with the story of the Exodus. In the New Testament, it names only one of the cups of the Passover. It's possible that it's the 3rd cup of the traditional Jewish Passover, the cup of redemption. And so, Jesus took the matzah, the unleavened bread, broke it and said, "Take, eat, this is my body." And he took the cup of wine and said, "Drink from it, all of you. This is my blood of the covenant, poured out for many for the forgiveness of sins." In other words, he said, "My death is a new exodus for those that trust in me. It's like the blood of the lamb on the doorpost, and it will set people free from their slavery to sin." It's quite possible that Jesus did not drink the 4th cup of the Passover. Instead, he tells us, "I will not drink from this fruit of the vine from now on until that day when I drink it new with you in my Father's kingdom." In other words, this cup is a cup of promise that he will return, and we will drink it all together in the new creation. His resurrection is a guarantee of that promise. And for those that trust in him, they will rise to new life and share in a great banquet, a celebratory feast in the new heavens and new earth. And so, as Christians take the bread and the wine, it is in remembrance of what Jesus has done and in anticipation of what he will do.